guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Lauren. I make videos on simple, versatile style and a little bit of motherhood here and there. And today I'm excited to film this video about pregnancy style essentials. Pieces to have in your wardrobe to just help you get through every trimester, feeling your best and hopefully just avoiding any of those sort of meltdown moments of like, nothing fits, I feel like a whale, I have nothing to wear. Because I found that for my first pregnancy, I really enjoyed the challenge of dressing the bump, and having these sort of core basic pieces really helped to just make me feel more confident, make it easy to get dressed in the morning and, you know, avoid those sort of little meltdowns. I'm going to basically break this video into two parts. So the first part is just talking about like the core basic pieces to have that will help get you through. And then the second part will be a bit more like the fun styling tips and like advice and inspiration and stuff like that. If you enjoyed the video, I would love it if you could subscribe and give it a like and just join our little community here. First piece that I would recommend having in your wardrobe, probably won't be a surprise, but they are some maternity jeans. You can't really get away long term with wearing your normal jeans. For the first part of your pregnancy, you can probably just do like, there's like a hairband trick where you just put like a hair tie and loop it through over the button, and that works for a while, but it does get a bit uncomfortable. So I would suggest sort of straight off the bat going and trying or ordering a bunch of maternity jeans to try on, see what you like best, see what fits best and is most comfortable for you. There's the two main styles. There's like the under bump style and then the over the bump style. I prefer these ones, which are under bump. They've just got like the stretchy band. Particularly if you're going to be pregnant in summer, it might be like a better option for you. But the over bump style is still really good and probably is a little bit more comfortable towards the later part of pregnancy. You can get a whole bunch of styles when it comes to maternity jeans. So I would recommend going with what suits your personal style, what you would normally wear. I did find that the skinny leg style was a lot more flattering. It just felt a bit more streamlined when you've got a big tummy, rather than having, you know, looser pants. But obviously, if you prefer more like boyfriend jeans, then go with those. It really is up to you and your style and what makes you feel the best. These are from Right Maternity. I have two pairs, this color and black one as well. These are the ones from ASOS and they were from the brand Bandia, and they, as you can see, these have the over the bump style. I'll link a video that I did trying on some ASOS maternity jeans, like for my last pregnancy. I sort of talked about the sizing and some different styles. So the next piece that I would recommend having in your wardrobe is a pair of black leggings that are super stretchy and super comfy. Now, these ones I would recommend not buying specific maternity leggings because then you're only going to be able to wear them while you're pregnant. My recommendation, and I tell this to all my friends who are pregnant, is to go and try on some of the Lululemon Align pant leggings. That's what they're called. They are so comfy, so super stretchy. And the best thing is that you can actually wear them during and after pregnancy. So you're not buying something that you're only going to wear for a short amount of time. With leggings, you can obviously style them very casually. There's the whole debate about, you know, are leggings pants? Can you wear them as pants? And so obviously that's up to you, what you think. I do prefer to wear like a longer top or something that sort of covers my bum a bit more when I'm wearing these. My favorite way to wear them though, particularly when I was pregnant, mainly during the winter months, is just with like a short dress, like a wintry dress and some long boots. And so it's quite a dressy look. They're comfortable, it's warm, but that's my suggestion. I'll link these pair down below. I got a size 6 when I was pregnant, but the size 4 that I had like before, actually, that's how stretchy they are. They fit perfectly fine, and then you can wear them afterwards as well. So the third basic piece that I would suggest, and obviously it's up to you if you're a pants person or a skirt person, it's your personal choice, but a pair of black stretchy pants that you can wear to work or that you can wear like to dress them up if you want to go out for dinner or something like that. I got so much use out of these. It meant they've got a higher waist, so it meant I could just wear all my normal work tops. Wore them throughout my whole first pregnancy, and I think I wore them out for dinner like a day or two before Ruby was born, and they were still super, super comfy. These ones are from Right Maternity. If I can link them down below, I will. I would recommend, even if it's not your normal style, at least trying out like a stretchy dress, because I usually love floaty pieces, as you can tell by what I'm wearing here. But I did find that when I was pregnant, particularly towards the later stages, a more fitted dress really did feel more flattering. It helped me feel more, I don't know, it didn't make me feel bigger than I was. And there are ways of styling them that can make you feel a bit more comfortable if you're not used to the sort of more bodycon style. I bought two specific ones during my last pregnancy. So this one here was from Lego Heritage, which is a brand that I absolutely love. A beautiful pink color. And then this one is from Kukai, another Australian brand, a little bit crumpled. But it's not a maternity brand, it's just a normal brand that does great pieces when it comes to pregnancy, if you like the stretchy, more fitted styles. And they were just great basics. As you do get into the later stages of pregnancy, it's nice to have one piece that you know is always gonna fit, it's gonna make you feel great, and you know, really show off the bump. Talk a bit more later on about layering pieces, because if you do feel a bit uncomfortable having, like, wearing something so fitted, I usually wear fit and flare styles. So I did like wearing something over it, whether it was a cardigan or a longer, like, open shirt to sort of cover up my bum. But yeah, I'll be showing you some ideas of outfit styling and talking about the pieces that I sort of styled with these later on. This was just another one that I had, and it just happened to work really well as a maternity dress because it was a more boxy style, and I found that if I just belted it right above my bump, it was really flattering. So the fifth piece that I would recommend having in your wardrobe just to get you through your pregnancy is just having a few fitted longer singlets, because with these, it means that even if your other tops get a little bit too short, you can wear these under them and it just sort of extends their life, rather than having to go out and buy specific, like, longer tops to fit over your bump. I had sort of the basics, so grey, black and white. When Ruby was born, I actually bought these nursing singlets. These ones are from Be Free, which were really great. And so I would actually recommend, if you're going to buy longer singlets, just get some of the nursing ones that have like the nursing bra built in, because it's just like makes it, again, more versatile. Even though I just mentioned that, you know, having the long singlets so you can avoid having to buy too many tops, it is handy to have a couple of tops that are a little bit longer to cover your bump. If you already have these in your wardrobe, that's awesome. I found a lot of my t-shirts were a little bit too short. But it was fine during winter, but I know in summer, I'm not going to be wanting to wear a singlet under it. So I have gotten a couple of longer tops. These ones are actually from Lego Heritage, and they are actually specific maternity tops. But again, any long top that you love and feels comfortable for you will work. The thing about these ones is I got these after I had Ruby, because they are their specific nursing tops. Now, you do not need to get specific nursing tops, it's not really necessary, but when you are first breastfeeding, these are very, very helpful. They've got these two layers, these ones, and then you sort of pull it up and then you just pull it down on the side, and you can feed the baby, pop them on without having to like expose your whole tummy or worry about having like a nursing cover over you or anything like that. As you sort of move along and get a bit more expert at it, you kind of don't care anymore, but I do remember being quite sort of shy about it when I was first breastfeeding. So these ones have been just amazing. I've got a grey one, a beautiful black one, which is actually great because you can dress it up quite well. And then I just got myself a nice white one too. So they're just the softest material. These ones are a bit more pricey, but again, I prefer having ones that like I'm going to wear for a longer amount of time and just like will wash really well. And these ones do. They've been through a lot. They've been in nappy sand and they've done pretty well. On the other end of the spectrum, I do also have a couple of these $5 Kmart t-shirts. These are a stretchier fabric rather than sort of flaring out. It just sort of hugs your bump a little bit more. So I didn't get a whole lot of use out of these afterwards, but like after I'd had Ruby, but I'm wearing them a lot now. And staying on the topic of tops, as I said, you don't really need too many of like specific maternity ones, but I did find that just as like a styling tip, finer knits that were like a little bit more figure hugging to be a bit more flattering, because obviously they're not sort of floating out and just making you feel bigger than you are. Again, whatever you prefer and whatever look you like, whatever you feel most comfortable in, just go with that. Like, these are not styling rules or anything like that. This is just what I found personally. This one is one I've had from French Connection. I've had this for probably more than 10 years. And I absolutely love this top. It's got little bows down the front, down the back, I mean. And like, this has been one of my absolute favorite pregnancy jumpers, as well as just some longer ones. These ones are from Country Road. They're just a really fine knit, lovely layering piece, and they're lovely and long and just go over the bump really, really well. I'll just show you one more. This beautiful pink one. This is actually a maternity brand one from that brand Lego Heritage I mentioned before. It's pink. Okay, it's pink. There's nothing more to say about it. I just love the color. This one will be sort of like a seasonal thing. For my first pregnancy, as I said, I was pregnant mostly in winter. So I didn't need like a specific pair of shorts. But I will be pregnant mostly in summer this time. And again, I'm like a jeans and t-shirt girl or a shorts and t-shirt girl a lot of the time. So none of my shorts actually worked because they were all high-waisted, so I did have to get a pair. These ones, again, are from Lego Heritage. I love this brand. And they're specific maternity, but they go under the bump, so I'll be able to wear them afterwards as well. If you have this drawstring style, you can probably get away with not like a specific maternity brand, but obviously you just have to try them on and see what works for you. Yeah, I like just the nice denim, light denim wash. I have noticed that there's a lot of linen shorts around in the shops lately, so depending how I go, I might pick myself up one of those pairs as well. But just as long as you have one pair of comfy shorts for summer. Again, if it's winter, don't need to worry about it, but just something to think about. I would recommend a comfortable pair of tracky pants, but ones that like are nice enough to kind of wear out. Most of my tracky pants were pretty ratty. So for my first pregnancy, I did get myself 2 pairs, black and this navy colored one, again from Lego Heritage. They are just, I think these are called the Milan jogger. I just found they were really great, particularly in the last sort of, I don't know, few weeks of pregnancy. I did wear them out of the house a fair bit and style them up, not style them up, but like make them suitable for going outside in. And I wore them quite a lot postpartum too, because you just want to be comfortable. You don't have to buy specific maternity tracky pants, because usually they go under the bump. You can just get away with normal ones, but just have a pair that actually you feel comfortable enough like going out in. The last thing I wanted to mention when it comes to like the basics to have are just some comfortable bras, and these ones are specifically the bee-free nursing bras. I'll link them down below. I got a bunch of those when I was pregnant last time with Ruby, and I've just been wearing them all the way through. They've just been comfy, they're super stretchy, they're great when you first start breastfeeding. Obviously, you try it on and see what you find best, but these have been my most comfortable. I'm still on the lookout for like maybe one more structured bra that gives a little bit of a better shape. I got some from another brand and I just didn't find them very comfy in the end. I just hardly ended up wearing them. So I might check out, I think Bonds does some that look quite good. So if you have any suggestions on good like maternity bras or like breastfeeding friendly bras, please let me know, because that's basically all I was living in for the past few years. That is it in terms of the core pieces that I wanted to talk about. I know I mentioned quite a few things, but I will link my blog post that goes along with this video, so that you can sort of just read a much more sort of streamlined list if you're wanting to keep things very minimal. Now I just want to talk a little bit more about the fun styling pieces and ways of styling up the basic pieces that I've mentioned. So I really loved having a few longer like layering pieces, particularly to wear over those more fitted dresses. I just found it just made me a bit more comfortable having my bum covered. So this one here is just this beautiful chambray shirt. I love the back part because it kind of goes into like tails and it's just a little bit longer. This one's from Portman's and I've had it for like many years. I don't think they do it anymore, but there are plenty of shirts this sort of style. Just like a lovely white shirt. With these ones you can tie them above your bump, which I think is a really cute look because it kind of emphasizes your bump, or you can just wear them open and loose. Or one of my favorite ways to wear it, particularly during like my 3rd trimester with my last pregnancy, is just wearing the shirt and then belting it just to give a little bit more definition. So even if you're feeling a little bit big at that point, it just gives you a little bit more shape. So that was one of my favorite looks. Longer cardigans, again, to wear over those more fitted dresses. This is a beautiful just long black one from Dottie. Again, it's quite old, but you can get cardigans like this. They're very easy to come by. And then in contrast to what I was saying before about longer outerwear, I also really liked shorter, more cropped pieces. This one is again from Portman's. They do some really good basics. I don't usually shop there, but I've had these ones for years. And the cool thing about this is you can tie it in a knot at the front, or it's got like little clips and you can cross it over and clip it at the back. And I love this one because it kind of would emphasize the bump because it was cropped. So that was a fun one too. I really liked this cropped wrap top, which again, this is an oldie. I've had it for years. I don't think this brand even exists anymore. It's Metallicus. Does anyone remember that? Actually, I would just like wrap it around or tie it at the front, and it just was kind of cute and emphasized the bump. And lastly, I just want to talk a little bit about dresses, because that's definitely something to keep in mind when you are pregnant. If you're planning on buying any new dresses, try to make sure that they're breastfeeding friendly if you're planning on breastfeeding, because otherwise you're just not going to get the use out of them. I do have a few here that I'm excited to wear. My first pregnancy, as I said, I was pregnant in winter, so I didn't really wear a lot of dresses anyway. And then in summer, once she was born, most of the dresses that I used to wear were not very breastfeeding friendly at all, and so I had to put a whole bunch of them away in storage at the top of my wardrobe, which is a little bit sad because every time I looked at them I'd be like, oh, I can't wear them. I have bought myself a couple of new dresses that I will be able to wear during the pregnancy, which I think it would be really nice in summer, having some like more like flowy styles, even though I did mention before that I felt more comfortable in the more fitted styles. I think when it gets really hot, it will be nice just to have something loose and super comfy. And all of these ones that I'm showing here are breastfeeding friendly. If you have like a special event to go to, a wedding or anything like that, to have, you know, at least just one dress that will fit you when you're pregnant, and it's handy as well to sort of plan ahead and have a style that you can wear later on as well if you're breastfeeding. So that dress for me for my last pregnancy was, and obviously now I wear it now as well, this beautiful dress from Spell. It's got like horses on it. It's such a beautiful print and like really flowy and floaty. But the great thing about it is that it does have that shirred fabric at the top and it's off the shoulder, and it's great because it's also breastfeeding friendly. So I wore this to Tom's, to my sister and brother-in-law's wedding actually, when Ruby was a few months old. So it was just a really great piece. This style is everywhere at the moment with the shirring on the top. So really great if you're pregnant or if you're breastfeeding as well, because most of those styles are suitable. You just want to look out for, you know, either off the shoulder pieces or ones that you can like pull down easily, or even if there's like ties on the straps, just that's something handy to look out for. And then of course, like the button down style is always handy as well because breastfeeding friendly. I have 3 button down ones. This one, this beautiful one. The thing I love about it is that it's a more boxy style, but it's also got the frill at the bottom. And so because it doesn't have any seam along here, it means that you can belt it wherever you want. So higher or lower, it works really well. So depending on if you want to highlight your bump, or I have a video on like actually hiding the bump, I'll link that below if you need to. I also got myself this beautiful green one, sage green from Saba. It's linen. And I'm excited. It's boxy enough that I'll be able to wear it for the whole pregnancy, but you can belt it, so it makes it a little bit more flattering. This one too, the one that I'm wearing, is from Tiger Lily, and I just love like the little beautiful embroidered details. And I've got two more that I want to show, and then we'll be finished. This one here is again another old dress, but it's just like, I'm just showing you so you can get an idea of styles that work with the bump, and also in terms of breastfeeding, so that you can like look out for these things. So hopefully it's not annoying that you can't get hold of these exact styles. I don't even know where this one is from. I think there's no tag in it. It's like this lovely stretchy fabric, and so it really hugs the bump, which is nice, while at the same time still being quite floaty. A little black dress is always very handy. I just wanted to show you one last one, which is this very bright, beautiful pink one from Forever New, and this one is current, so I will link it down below because you can still get it, which most of my clothes in my wardrobe I've had for years, so you can't get them anymore, but you can still get this one. This one I got because I actually have a wedding to go to when like the baby will be a couple of months old, and I wanted something that would make me feel really nice, but that I could also breastfeed in. And I actually do not like puffy sleeves. These ones are a little bit puffy, but they're not super puffy. But these ones look really quite puffy if you wear it like this. What I noticed in the store when I was playing around, you can actually sort of fold it down so that it looks like it's off the shoulder. And for me, I just find it more flattering. I don't like too much volume on the top, particularly when I'm pregnant. Wearing this one, I'm a hypocrite, but for the most part, I just like to think things to be more streamlined on the top, and they can flow a little bit more at the bottom, but I like it to be more fitted. Style, when it's worn with the sleeves down, does just that. And just a quick accessory thing to mention, high-waisted belts are really, really helpful. They just help define your waist and make a lot of the other pieces just that little bit more flattering. This one's from Sports Girl. They do like heaps of great belts. You can see that one there. And this one, I'm not sure where this one's from, maybe Country Road. It's the braided style is really good because then you don't have to have little holes in it. You can just put it through the braiding and make it as tight or as loose as you need. So just another little tip there. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Hopefully it's been helpful. Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed it, I would love if you could give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I'll link my blog posts and as many of the things that I can down below. And yeah, I will see you in my next video.